and normal crochet. I just need to get a microphone. Get a Yeti mic. There's also a ton of Amazon mics that are amazing, Kaizen. You know what, Kaizen? I'm going to recommend to you. There's two people. There are two people I'm going to recommend to you. Harris Heller. I think that's what his name is here on Twitch. It is, and Nutty. They are both huge for the streaming community. And they have a lot of YouTube videos and stuff like that on their channels. On their YouTube channels that'll help you with it. Absolutely, Shivers. We are more than happy to help you guys out with crochet stuff. We are a multitude of people who want to help all of the people. Okay. You're welcome. Both of them. Nutty is kind of not as serious about his stuff. But he still has great quality to his videos. But he's very sarcastic, but the way that he explains everything explains so well. So well, and he uses humor to do it. Harris Heller is a little bit more of the like official, like I'm a YouTube video. I recommend these things. I'm very technical in the terms and stuff like that. While Nutty still does that, he does it just in a way more humorous and like kind of self-deprecating way. It's funny. He's hilarious, and he streams on Twitch as well too, usually during the day for North America. And Harris is kind of, I don't really watch Harris's live streams all that often, but I do definitely recommend his YouTube videos. He does a lot of stuff. Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of VODs on his channel, and he's kind of hit and miss on his schedule for stuff. Because apparently he's supposed to be streaming right now and he's not. Yeah, apparently he's supposed to be chatting right now and he's not. So, but check out his YouTube video. YouTube videos. He definitely I will highly recommend him. Okay, you guys, ads are gonna start. I'm gonna pull in all of our friends, and then we'll talk with everybody and get everything set up and do all of the things. Now, go get some stretches in. We're gonna be here for a little bit. We're gonna take a break, probably about 2 hours into our collab, and then we'll take another break once we're done. Thank you, Hazy. I appreciate it. I watched it this morning. She's wild. She's wild today. Wild, I tell you. Okay, so go take a break. We'll be right back. I'm gonna pull all these lovely ladies in, and then we're gonna do our thing. Okay, so go do the thing. We'll be right back.
Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow.
Okay, community. Nope, that's definitely not the button I want to press. Hold on. Hold on. We got it. I'm figuring this out. Hold on. Okay. Let me go to the right place. Let's go to the right place. Oh, there. Yay, it worked. Okay. We have all my friends, guys. Here they are. Yay! I know there's Valora and Mirror. Mirror's in the top left-hand side, I think, for you guys up there. Then we have Ursa right above me and Valora right next to me. And my things are doing all the things. Becky, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. It's so nice to see you. Hi, guys. Hello, hello, hello. Now, all of my things that were not doing the thing are now doing the thing. Hold on. We'll put Valora's right there. And we'll select a color. There we go. My screen was blank when I started this, so unfortunately, now I have to move them all around. Hold on. And white. There we go. And we have Mirror Mask. Part of Team Moco Locos as well too, doing a charity event. What are we raising money for, Mirror Mask? Okay. Ah, okay, okay. Oh, thank you. Hold on a second. They can't hear you guys, of course. Of course. Heaven forbid. Thank you, Ian. Who's watching? Hold on. That's okay. Clicky clicky ASMR is the best. And
Clicky clicky.
Ooh, are you going to get a keyboard?
Oh, I got a keyboard.
She built one last night. Well, she's I think almost done with it. Yeah.
Ah, here it is. Here's my baby.
Ooh, so pretty. So pretty.
I just have to test the switches
it.
and put the keycaps on.
Which key switches did you get? Did you get the Thockies?
So the sounds kind of depend on the whole build. People recommended I go with a budget switch to start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's going to sound somewhere between a creamy and a thocky sound. It's going to be I think a deeper, which is what I want. It's going to be softer and deeper.
Yeah.
I like when it sounds
I do
like
not understand.
I like when it sounds like a light rain on a rooftop, sort of.
Yeah.
Pitter patter.
Instead of like an aggressive clacky. Yeah.
Yes.
So is everybody able to hear now, Kim?
Yes.
Yay.
Okay, so we have all the people. We have Valora. Oh gosh, I just met someone recently named Vanora. So I keep mixing up Vanora and Valora. This is Valora Place.
Hello.
Valora does art and games. And then we have Ursa Crafta above us, who does art and games as well too. And crochet, I believe. Yes.
Everything. Woodburning.
Okay. How about, you know
crafting
what?
Of all
Here's
types.
easier. Let us just get you guys to do a quick introduction of yourselves. And Ian, unfortunately, that's going to be how it is today. Sorry. Actually, I might be able to fix it this way, but hold on. Which one? The sound is behind the video. Okay, we'll make the sound just a little bit faster. Oh, that would be why, because it's set at 0. Okay, so Valora, give us an introduction, please.
Okay. Well, I suppose I could give you my 30-second raid synopsis.
Give me your elevator pitch, ma'am.
Yeah, okay. All right. So on Mondays we do art and dumb shit, and then the rest of the week we do games and dumb shit, and that's it. There we go.
Okay. And Ursa Crafta.
I am Ursa Crafta. I do anything from art to every craft imaginable. In a couple of communities, we like to call them serial crafters.
Yes.
And I kind of do a little of everything on my stream, including some games once in a great while. And as of very recently, I'm now part of Moko's crew.
Oh, let's go! A new Moko Loco!
Yo, Moko,
yes.
let's go.
Let's go. And hi, Zadora. Does Venora have a frog? Maybe? Valora. Wait, don't confuse me, Zadora. Is it Valora or Venora? Which one are you? Valora? Oh, God. Just stop confusing the people. Then we have Mirror Mask in the top here as well, too. Another Team Moko Loco. And tell us your thing, Mirror. Very talented, amazing human being. Yes.
So I do harp things sometimes. I like to paint. And I also crochet.
Let's go.
This one is going in the charity auction, actually.
Oh,
is
nice.
It really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Can you move your paints maybe? There we go. We'd love to see this. We always love to see good yarn things.
So it's going to be an ombre blue shawl, and I'm going to put some very pretty shiny beads at the end.
I was going to say, am I going to beat that one too? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Okay. And today we have Ursa working on the new spring Palcat. Yes. We have Valora. Yep.
I
doubted myself for a second. Valora is working on.
So I've got one smaller one of Syl, the Cylinder
Flutterfox.
plushie.
Thank you, Shivers. Yep.
And then I have Mushy
Fun
and Mini
guy.
Frogbert. Yeah.
And Mini Frogbert. And Mirror is working on.
I did the ancient plushies.
Oh, those will be so nice. Okay. So that's what we're going to be doing today, you guys. We're going to be kind of talking, going through all the things, being silly. Like, y'all already know what it's like around here. So we're going to do all of the things. We're going to hang out. We're going to do this, and then we're going to play some Palia. Now, I have been on Valora stream before. We've kind of done a little bit of a collab before, but I want to first find my crochet hook so that I can actually get started. There you are, crochet hook. I am totally free-forming a fungi right now. My previous project for Palia was this cute little Syl. Yes, I do. This is so great.
It's
Hello,
so cute.
Derek. I do mean to be in the Palia category. I want Palia people to see that there are people out here who are creating things for this lovely game that we all love so much. So that is why we are in the Palia category. I do mean to be there. Simply Honey, hello, lovely. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you. All the people that we are hanging out with tonight do stream. Their names are linked in the Discord right now. Sorry, not linked in the Discord. Their names are linked in the description. So all you got to do is click on one of their names to follow all of them. I mean, you could follow all of them. That would work too. You know, that works. Just do the thing because they're all amazing humans and they're all doing amazing things. And 2 of them are currently streaming. God, it's gonna now. I'm gonna be doubting myself every time.
No,
Valora
100%,
is streaming
100%.
as well as Ursa Crafta is streaming. Thank you so much
You
for
just
the
gotta-
shout outs.
You just gotta thank L for Valora.
I
She's
know,
the
I know.
Love of gaming or something. Something silly to remember yourself.
So there you go. We're pulling out yarn, trying to get this game started. Jesus. But thank you so much for the shout outs for our lovely 3 humans that are all here, you guys. Thank you. I really appreciate it. It's always a blast to get to hang out with people and learn some new things about them. So I know that it's going to be a little challenging to both for all 3 of us to be streaming and asking questions and hee-hawing and being crazy. So one of them is an alien chat. Look, Derek, don't start rumors, okay? Now, I'll ask the question that I usually ask to all of the lovely humans who I have on my chat, which is, how did you guys get started on Twitch? And what was your first thing that you did on Twitch?
Ooh. I don't know if I remember what I mean, like, I remember starting out on my phone, streaming from my phone, which was awful, by the way. And then I just did art mostly, but I got harangued into it, I guess, from another streamer. You should do it. You should do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. And I'm like, fine, I'll try.
Yeah.
So that's how I started. Thank you, everybody, for all the wonderful follows.
Now, next. Should I point someone out? Mirror, next, please.
On
I want to be an alien.
Twitch,
Derek wants to be an alien.
I was on Twitch before I started streaming.
Mm-hmm.
When I found out that there was art and not just games.
Because they're
And it was during the pandemic time.
Right.
So I had already decided that I was going to try watercolor kits that summer.
Okay.
And after spending enough time in some of the art communities, friends encouraged me to try it. So I started with watercolor.
Nice. Valora.
Okay, so to preface, I mean, I started
like, this is a lead up. Okay, let's give us it. Give it.
Okay, it's weird because I was always into gaming, right? And for whatever reason, my friend circle revolved around Twitch, or revolved around more YouTube than Twitch. Like, I really didn't know Twitch. I didn't understand Twitch. I didn't really spend any time on there. But my husband's coworker streamed on Twitch, and so we would watch every once in a blue moon. But he loved air horns, and I was like, oh, I don't know about all that. You know what I mean? Like, it was just it's not my vibe. But I didn't ever explore Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
And then one time one of the people we were hanging out with was watching. He just decided to pop into a Call of Duty streamer that had like 0 viewers. He just wanted to go and see what it was like to see someone else other than someone who we knew.
Right.
And this was before I understood the metrics of Twitch and the metrics of like how unlikely it is to have a complete rando join a zero watch stream. Right.
Right.
And I swear, this guy, it was painful. Like, you could not get more than 1 word out of him. And I was so frustrated watching him. I was like, what? Why won't you talk to us?
Yeah.
And it ended up just like lightning struck my brain that I was like, I'm like, I could do that.
Yeah.
I could do that. I could do that better. I bet you I could do that. and then it wormed into the deep recesses of the gray matter, and I was like, okay, well then that's what we're gonna do. So I started streaming out of spite.
Nice. I love that. Can't go wrong with that.
I don't think I've ever heard this story before, but it makes so much sense.
I started streaming out of spite. And I came into it not really knowing anything about it, right? So I was woefully unprepared. And I really didn't have any expectations, which I thought was, I think now is interesting. But yeah, it I don't know if it was a good start that way, but here we are.
You did the thing. You did the thing. Most importantly.
Everyone's like, oh, why'd you start streaming? And I'm like, I mean,
do I want?
I'm very thankful that streamer you saw that day was so bad.
Yeah, right. Like I never would have. So when I started it, I kind of, this is, what I tell people when they ask, what do you find surprising about Twitch, is because every part about it was surprising to me in the end. I expected it to be fun because of what you're doing, but I was not prepared for how rewarding it is, like on like an absolute ogre layer level of rewarding.
Right.
So that has probably been the biggest surprise to me, is just like how life-changing level of rewarding streaming is.
That makes total sense. It does, because I've been having that same feeling. Like the more I do this, the longer I do it, the more I'm like, this is so amazing. Yeah. Like, this is so much fun. I don't know why I didn't find this sooner, or why it took me so long to like figure out that I wanted to do this. So for some of the people who are here, you kind of already know my story, but also there are a few new people. So I'll tell my story again. When I first started on Twitch, I was a moderator. Yes, it is totally rough when you first start out four-wheeler. So I started out on Twitch in like the height of COVID, and I think that but there are quite a few people who found Twitch and came to, I call it sometimes coming to Jesus, because there was just so little interaction with other people and outside world, and you were kind of felt like you were isolated and what have you. And so it actually started out with me. I should move this out a little bit. I actually started out watching a streamer who still comes into my stream on a regular basis. But she came out and we were talking and connecting over Breath of the Wild. So I was same as you, Valora. I was very much into the YouTube space where everything was kind of just watching video. We barely had cable for the longest time. And so I was trying to 100% Breath of the Wild at the time, and I could not figure out this one. I didn't. I still haven't. I still haven't 100%ed it. Just so you are aware, I still have not 100%ed it.
No. I mean, feels like that's a normal thing to say, because I don't think you can.
Those Korok seeds are real. Let me tell you, it's hard to find all of them. But there was this one particular shrine I kept trying to find. I was in the area and I was like searching around in this shrine area for God knows, feels like forever. And I don't know how I ended up on Twitch, but hi Karen. But I kept like trying to figure it out. And so I popped in to this stream and I ended up on Twitch, and I'm like, I don't know what this is, but I kind of just sat back and watched for a bit, and I'm noticing that she's interacting with the chat and stuff like that. And so we start connecting and talking over all of this type of stuff, and it was just amazing. And then she rated me into a 420 streamer. And yes, a 420 streamer. I don't smoke. I haven't smoked for a really, really long time, but she was just such an amazing energy. She was nice and caring and understanding. And every morning she'd do this. Every Monday morning she'd do morning meditation, which was something that I felt like I needed at that point in time, just to be feel a connection to people. And so I started getting into that community and hanging out with them. And every Friday she would do an event where she would once, I think it was the first Friday or the last Friday of the month, she would have all of her community on, and we would just sit. They called it, basically in the smoking community, there's a large thing where it's like, don't smoke alone. And so it was kind of that type of thing where you bring the community together and don't smoke alone. So we would just sit and chat and hang out. And every time I'd get on, everybody kept asking, when are you going to stream, Kim? When are you going to stream? And I'm like, I'm not streaming. I'm here to just hang out with my friends, you know? I got into modding. I got into that type of stuff. I got more involved in the Twitch community, and it was fun and exciting. And everyone just kept asking, when are you going to start streaming, Kim? When are you going to start streaming, Kim? And I was just like, this is not what I'm here for. And finally, one day I decided, okay, fine, I'll try it. And it was just me, my microphone, and Tetris Effect. And one of the first people who came in, is still here actually to this day as well too. So yeah, loaded up, said, okay, cool, let's do it. And we did it. And my first chatter came in and said, Kim, what are you doing? And I said, nothing. And the rest is history.
Yeah. So me and Kim got bullied into streaming. That's great.
Basically.
I got bullied into streaming by Artful Turkey, who doesn't stream that much anymore, but he's amazing.
Oh my God, he is such an amazing artist. Yeah.
Turkey was one of the OGs that I started watching back in the day.
Me too.
Yeah.
Turkey's
that's awesome.
Self-esteem machine.
Yeah, Steam.
A lot of the artists that got me into Twitch to start don't stream anymore because we went back to real life. But
yeah, I think roughly we all kind of joined Twitch around the same time, if I understand the timelines correctly.
I do think we did.
Yeah, I think we did. I started streaming
October 2020.
August of 20. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
January of 21.
Yeah.
But August is when I started on roaming.
Actually, officially.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah. I was on Twitch for probably about a year before I started streaming, so.
Yeah. Mine is July 20. It is actually 25th, but I call it 24th just because it's easier. So July 24th, 20. This is 3 years now, 21. So yeah. It's being a whole set of things going on.
Cough, cough, Kim for cough, cough.
Stop it! That's not what we're here for, lady!
You don't understand. When I wandered in here, I thought you were already.
Oh my God.
I was very confused and angry when I realized you weren't, okay? Just saying.
Honestly, when I first raided in the first time to your stream, Kim, I actually clicked on your name to see if you had a check mark because I thought you were a partner.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you, guys.
Obviously, I knew right away you weren't, and I was kind of surprised, but yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. And thank you, Fuzzy. I really do enjoy this. This is like, people are my thing. I love people. I'm so curious about them. It just makes my heart sing to have people around me. So it's been amazing. See, we're just waiting for Twitch to figure out what the rest of us know. Fuzzy, thank you. Can you change that to July 27th? Asking for a friend. It's her birthday. I mean, we might, depending on what day that falls on the week, we'll probably move it around a little bit. But yeah, we are going to be doing a celebration. Oh, that is a Saturday. That would work, Karen. We would definitely do a celebration on the Saturday. Definitely, definitely. I found you from Henlips to Husky Boyo to Brock Brush to you. Twitch is a trap. Well, okay, so you have to think about it from this way, four-wheeler. Whoever you hang out with, they're going to give you suggestions of people who are in that same category, or see who hangs out in the same chat with you and give you suggestions from those people. So it is definitely a trap. I'm gonna say that, but that's because they're thinking, oh, well, you have this person that you like, you have this person in common, so I feel like you would like this person as well too. But yes, that will work, Karen. I think we'll probably end up doing it on the 27th. So we're going to probably do another it'll be all about the people again. That's going to be another day about the people. I found you through 9 through date night in, and found her through Kelly's cakes. It's a vicious cycle, never ends. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm pretty sure the reason why I started like hanging out with all you guys is because Mirror hung out in Artful Turkey stream, and then from Mirror to Dan to Valora to
Yeah. Fuzzy, I do know we met through Moko. Fuzzy, we met through Moko. That's how we met. Yeah, it was definitely through Moko. It's really cool to see like that, you know, 5th degree of separation for everyone. But there are going to be a lot of people. There's a lot of 6. There we go. Thank you. There are a lot of people that I see in other people's chats. Like we're starting to meet some of the people from Palia now as well too, because I'm getting obsessed with that, and that's just my obsession. I love Palia. I'm trying to get further into like decorating and stuff like that as well too. So there's just it's such a great community as well too. I feel like the Palia community. Oops, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this stuff is so hard to work with. 5, 6. But I feel like the Palia community is just as welcoming as the makers and crafters, and they are super, super helpful, and they want to be there to help you get your journey going through Palia and make sure that like, hey, do you need something? I can give you 6,000 woods because I've completely deforested Bahari, you know, like it's just so much fun. It's I am using a 5mm hook, Ian. I'm using a 5mm. 5mm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait. And it's so hard to tell with the thickness of this where the stitches are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go.
I'm trying to keep my inner critic in check today. Because this is the first time I've free-handed a sketch in I don't know how long, and this is my first time in probably a year that I've used gouache. And I am keeping Darla quiet and in a corner.
Listen,
I'd like you to talk about that, because there was one day I came into your stream and you were talking about that, and I was like, I think it was Valora who gave you that Darla thing.
Yes.
And it was probably one of the best things that I had ever heard. Mary, you better not be thinking bad about your work. I know, Ian, we're about to talk about that. But I met Moko through the same unnamed streamer, so it's all, oh yes, that's true. I think, no, you know what? Fuzzy Demon Bunny, we did meet through the unnamed streamer. That's where we met first. Anyways, sorry, resuming our stories now.
Stream focuses on self-care stuff, because when the reason I took up watercolor specifically, and the reason I started streaming, was to challenge the things that really make me uncomfortable. Because I have struggled with my health for a long time, from perfectionism and stress and expectations, and I don't know how to relax and have fun. Getting better.
Good.
But the watercolor and the streaming was there to help me work through that.
Right.
So I very often talk through things that I do or that I try to work through those things. And Valora one day gave my inner critic a name.
Told her to shut up.
Yeah. So she gave my inner critic the name Darla and told Darla to shut up.
Yeah.
And now I just tell Darla to be quiet, pat her on the head, thank you for the input, put her in a corner. But it's pretty much like the mindfulness practice of labeling. So a common mindfulness practice is when you're struggling with a lot of emotion or pain, even pain management too. Labeling gives you the opportunity to put a name to it. It gives you a greater degree of separation from it and a bit of more control. And in that way, I think that personifying my inner critic in that way also did the same thing, but now I'm also slowly trying to change my relationship with her. I try not to yell at her to tell her to shut up as much.
No, I don't.
But I do pat her gently on the head and thank her, almost like a child throwing a tantrum in a way. And I put her in timeout when I can. But I think I would like to kind of work with that personification in a way that makes her more constructive for me, rather than the enemy. But it helps a lot to put a name to the inner critic, make it a part of yourself, give yourself a little more control over shaping what it is instead of having it be just a constant nameless voice.
Well, and by separating it out as someone else, it's less self-blame, right? It's less self-blame. You don't it's not always
Yeah.
Now you're battling yourself. Now you're battling this separate thing that's separate from you. Part of you, but separate from you.
Yeah. It compartmentalizes it a bit.
Exactly.
And I can choose to shut it off to a degree. Yeah, so if anyone ever hears me say Darla, ever, that is inner critic Darla. What did I name yours, Valor? Did I call her Deborah?
Yeah, I think it's Deborah
because you would call no, you would call the alien Deborah.
Dude, I played Alien
Isolation,
right? And there was a certain part, like, that game scared the shit out of me, but like there was a certain point of that game where the game made me so mad that I no longer was scared anymore, and I just started calling her Deborah. And there's something about like screaming at a big alien coming after you and naming it Debbie that really takes the bite out of it. You're just like, stop it, Deborah.
Am I supposed to hear you?
Yeah, Kim.
I'm not talking to anybody at this point. I'm actually muted. It's fine. My dog was barking.
That's
fine. But I said, Shiver says that they enjoyed that, and they're also never. Their therapist told them to, sorry, let me go back and say. My therapist told me to talk to my inner critic, but never mentioned naming. Yes. Oh, she might be talking to her stream, Shivers. She may be talking to her stream. That's why.
Me? Yes.
Yes, there you go.
Yes, I was talking to stream.
No, that's totally fine. Is it me or the top levels? Good levels, bottom left, right, Kim. I saw lips moving, but no words. Top right needs not right, not hurt. Wait. Oh, yes. Ursa was talking to her stream. It's fine.
Yes. Actually, Moko is over here saying hi.
Oh, that's awesome.
And Plum Sink and a whole bunch of people, so.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah, my spoon said no stream today.
Yeah, I don't.
Hard enough to paint. No stream.
I thought about it. I seriously thought about, do I really want to stream?
Hey, I mean, I want everybody to be able to see and hear and do all the things. It's your choice on what you guys want to do. It's our strength, love.
Right.
Strengthens our love.
Well, it was more so with the confusion with the technology and stuff like that. Yeah. It's like, what a mess.
Yeah, creatively, there's a reason I chose these three lovely ladies. So, they're very, like Ursa is just such a amusing human, and so is Valora and Mirror. So there's a reason I chose them. They're good humans. And I want their talent to be shown all over the place because they are super, super talented. So, I mean, yeah, that's why we're here doing this thing, because we're all obsessed with Palia as well too, and that makes life so much easier too. So it's a whole thing.
There's different levels though of obsession. I think I'm on the lower end.
True.
I was.
Yeah,
I went in
Go ahead.
waves, but now that Hot Pot's back.
Yeah, exactly.
Get a hot pot table.
Things have
I've
changed.
resisted. I will
Yeah,
say that I
that's-
very hardcore this week pushed to remodel my house before today.
I know, I saw you on. I'm like,
That was
you're
a
doing-
nightmare. Oh my god, that was a nightmare trying to get that fixed.
Did you do the grand house, or did you
I did.
just do?
I did. I built
yeah.
the grand house. But
Mhm.
trying to, because for whatever reason, it kept telling me that I didn't own my housing
that part
plot.
of the lot. Oh, yeah.
So it wouldn't let me
Mhm.
move the whole house.
Oh no.
So I had to move segments at a time and put
Yeah.
some rooms away completely to move everything around to get
Oh
the
no.
grand house in.
See,
But you know
that's
what?
why-
I did it with minimal casualties. I think I only lost 2 small rooms that I
Okay.
had to redo, but it
Yeah.
made no sense to me. I couldn't move the entire house.
That's bad.
Right.
man.
Yeah.
So-
I know,
That's bad,
and
man.
that's why I was like,
And I still
I'm
can't place
not-
rugs.
Yeah.
And I still can't
you
place
can't?
rugs
What? Why
Like
not?
in the main
in the
oh,
grand
in-
house.
Okay, but Ro is the same way.
Yeah, Ro told me
Yeah,
that it's a bug.
yeah.
So
I
in the
think
grand
noise.
house, I haven't
Yeah.
been able to place any rugs in the grand house specifically, and it's been driving me crazy. Last night, I don't know what changed, but I was able to place 1 rug, and I was so happy.
Too funny.
But yeah, I may have been playing.
I
All
know,
my
it might be-
glitches are just on the crops.
Yep. Yep. I luckily I'm like clutching my my chest right now because I'm like, please don't say this out loud, but I actually haven't had a ton of issues. I knew that I didn't want to place my grand house in my main plot because as it was, I was already trying to size down my houses because making a huge house into different themes was really challenging because a lot of them don't blend together well. And for myself, I'm kind of like that modern, very like clean looking style. And the only 2 which have very small collections is Capital Chic and Industrial.
Yeah.
And so now what I've kind of gone to is like, okay, I'm going to do my main house as like my more like what I would theme it to, and then I'm just going with theme houses around it. So what I'm using my grand house for is I'm going to be using that as a like a zoo for the fishes and the bugs and stuff like that.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Like a display.
Yeah,
kind
more of a
of.
display house than anything else because I'm just like, I can't with you. You're too big. And I know there's going to be problems because they just put it in. Someone in one of my other Discords was saying that they were having issues getting the bay windows off of the grand house because there's the way that they go on. It's really weird. You can only place a rug in the grand house if you turn off the grid. There you go. And thank you so much for the follows, you guys. I am noticing them. I do have anonymous follows on, so if you do want to say hi in the chat or join in on the conversation, please feel free to, but I don't want to call people out of lurk if they just want to lurk along and chill out with us today as we do some Palia crafting here. So just for the people who are following, you can kind of I'll give you kind of an indication of what we're doing. I am crocheting a fun guy, which is right here. Boop, boop, boop. Ursa, which is above me. Hold on. There we go. We'll just point this way. Is doing the not the pal cat. No, it is the pal cat.
Flutter Fox.
Flutter Fox. Thank you.
Yeah.
The Flutter Fox
yeah.
in the spring
The
version.
spring one.
Valora Plays, which is this way, that way. There we go. Is doing
Not a marshmallow.
Yes.
A marshmallow.
Hey,
Totally a
if you
marshmallow.
don't know what she's painting, you don't play Palia, okay? I have 13 of those things in my house.
Oh my god.
Wow.
How?
many of these you have.
I don't
know. The pile just every time it was like Sill something shitty, Sill something shitty, Sill something shitty. I'm trying to even it out, but 13 apparently is my lucky number at this point. But thank you for that. I'm not able to place a rug either. Thank you for that. Space Age Mermaid says you can place it in the grand house if you turn off the grid. This entire time I thought you were saying fun guy. No, I am saying fun guy. Yesterday my brain went like, that's what his name is. It's fun guy, but like a fun guy, you know? I have 9 Sill plushies. Let's go, Simply, honey. Absolutely. 13 is my lucky number. Or like the number. Yeah, exactly. So I crocheted a little Sill in a kind of similar vein of crochet as well. So we have our own little Sill that we crocheted. But yeah, so it's been fun. It's been fun. We're hanging out, doing the thing, and Palia is such a great game. I can't wait until they take it out of beta. I'm just waiting for them to do that.
I keep forgetting it's in beta.
Rose said that she put in a ticket for the rug issue, and they said that they're looking for a fix. So yeah, they're working on it. Yeah, I did. Good. Hi, Alyssa. How you doing, lovely? This lovely human who just popped eyes in the chat is such an amazing decorator. She has a lot called Little Kilima. It's so nice. It's so nice.
I hope they fix the crop issue too, because mine overlap and then I can't like harvest all the time and stuff.
Oh, weird. I'm trying to think of what things that I have that are like glaringly obvious. Not a ton of stuff. It's more stuff outside of my house.
Yeah.
Or like the lights turning on.
Kind of taking care of themselves over time.
Yeah.
They get patched out. I haven't had anything that's like a lasting
one.
Yeah, I was going to say
lasting one at least.
I used to have the water bucket issue too with the crops, but I haven't had that in a little while, so.
Interesting. But Alyssa is also an amazing artist. She does press-on nails, and she did the cutest set of Palia-inspired press-on nails, which we are going to be. I say potentially. I just haven't messaged her back yet because I'm just slow, but it's fine. We're gonna do a artist exchange for them. So she's going to get a cute little Sill, and I'm going to get some cute little Palia nails that we're going to give away to friends.
Art exchanges are the best.
I know. That's the one thing. I think people, like, especially for artists, other artists, they are more than happy to do an exchange with you if you want to not, like, if you